Ba-da-ba-ba-ba, I'm loving it. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the day after the 4th. Still got all your fingers. Our Sunday morning live post 4th of July. I'm Crumbleweed420. I want to thank you all for being here. Let me mute this side computer. There we go. Couple things before we get into the side chat. This chat and live is for 21 years or older. Nothing for sale or trade. Ever, 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 ever. And everything we do on here is for documentary and educational purposes. Now, in saying that, let me get over to the side chat, see what we got going on over there. I see we had John Lindsay in here yesterday, Michael Jackson stopping in saying good morning. Happy 4th of July, everyone from Kansas. Yes, yes, see you in the morning. We are here. John Boy, hope everything's going well in your world. Always good to see you. Jimmy John saying he still got all his fingers. That's good to know. These are you guys who stopped in yesterday. Marcus, good morning. Good morning, good morning. And John, good morning to you as well. Brad, always nice to see you. I hope your 4th was well and that your 4th of July weekend is going stellar. Jim, what is up? Jim, fucked up like a football bat in the... What is going on, Jim? Holy smokes. Hey, Scotty, my friend. I see you, Pastor Wig. Yes, indeed. Mr. Crowley, what is going on? And there's Maine. Indeed. Maine, how'd you make out fishing the other day? Third Eye Travels. Good morning. Good morning, good morning. Always nice seeing new faces to the channel. People stopping and saying hey. Yes, indeed. There we go. I lost a window off my screen. It's kind of weird. You caught a few? Nice. Good. I'm guessing catching a few is better than not even catching anything at all, but still being out on the water's got to be fantastic. It's been so long since I've done any type of fishing. I think I gave most of my stuff to my kids, but I don't even know if they even go out anymore. I kind of doubt it. Used to be like a once-a-year tradition at the family reunion, but we're not doing the reunion this year, so it'll be a little bit different. 5:29. We're going to be rolling right up on 5:30. I'm glad, man. Whoa, Scotty said I'll be having a giveaway every day this weekend. Holy smokes, Scotty. Nice. Nice indeed. Also, anybody who is not subbed up to Scotty, please make sure you're subbed up to Scotty. I believe this is his new channel. Hey, Token Tom. What is up, my friend? Saw a few of you guys kicking around over on Dr. T's this morning. Yes, new page. Yeah, let's get Scotty's subs back up there for him. Ba-da-bum-bum. 5:30, everybody. Make sure you are hydrated. We'll see how my cough is this morning. Crumble has a cough, and I don't want this to turn into cough cam fucking 26. So, cheers, everybody. Nice, Tom. Nice. Tom's in jamming productive mode this morning. So I'm cleaning my tent, getting my next run transplanted, and taking clones. Nice. Nice indeed. Nice indeed. Yeah, I did some stuff outdoors yesterday. I put two of my calves, Acapulco Gold Panama Red, went into the raised bed yesterday. I've got a big 150-gallon raised bed that I finally moved them into. I got two more. I don't know where I'm going to plant yet, and then I still got the two mutts from Frank's Seeds that I got to get in. Hey, Reese, what's going on? Yes, me and the missus did have a good time. I worked until about 10:30 yesterday morning because I worked the overnights, and she didn't get out until about 3 o'clock yesterday afternoon, but we had a really nice afternoon. She came home, and I was high as fuck. I'd taken 2,000 milligram gummies, so I was freaking all over the place, but it was a great time. Oh, that's cool, Mr. Crowley. You found a turtle yesterday? Nice. Nice indeed. See, we got a lot of snapping turtles that have been around for about the last month. They're kind of assholes. They get up on the road. You try to put them back over the side of the road and they try and bite you, and they stink. They fucking stink, snapping turtles do. I mean, obviously they live in murky mire sewery shit, but still the same. Man, they stink. Hey, Keezy, what's going on, my friend? What is going on? Me and the missus are doing fantastic. She's sleeping right now. I don't remember what. Oh, she's working 9 to 5 today. They have the big parade that goes through town, so it's going to be busy as shit for her, I'm sure. And then they got fireworks tonight. It bit you? Yo, what's up? Why is Mrs. Keezy in the hospital? What's going on, my friend? What is going on? Hey, Cody. Cheers, cheers, Cody. Cheers, cheers. Much love right back at you. Big shout out to 11 of us in here right now. Thank you, thank you. Slate back. Oh, okay. Still, why did it bite you, man? Hey, Susanna. Cheers, cheers. Yo, Judas, what's going on, my friend? What is going on? Let me sneak over here a second because I know for a fact that I wanted to do this. Boom, 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 boom. That's why I would have bit you, because you put your finger in its mouth. There you go. Main hit it right in the head. Provoked it. I know how that is, Judas. I know how that is. On Friday nights, I normally get off at 8 o'clock in the morning, but on Friday nights, we work until 10 o'clock in the morning. And that last 2 hours, oh, it fucking kills you. It fucking kills you. Because usually, the sun comes up and like 2 hours later, I'm the fuck out of there. But oh, no. No fucking way. That 10 o'clock in the morning is a long one. Yeah, yes, indeed. Speedy recovery, Keezy, for the missus. Our prayers and thoughts are with her. And you at this point in time. Beep, 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 boo. Ba-na-ba-now. Hey, Jody, good morning. Good morning, good morning. Thanks for stopping in. Yeah, it's been a pretty good fourth weekend. I'm glad that the heat wave that we went through is over. I know it's not over for everybody, but for us, up here. It was pretty brutal for a couple days. Brutal at work. Felt bad for the guys because the AC in the house just is not what it could be or not what it should be at work. So happy Insurrectionist Colonials Day. Thanks, Jim. Yes, indeed, Jody. It's nice to see you as well. Hey, Ty Man. Good morning. Good morning indeed. Yeah. You know, we had I battle with my office coworker, the person who's on. I say office, it's not because we're only in the office for X amount of time. Other than that, you're out on the floor, you're doing rounds, you're doing stuff like that. But unfortunately, she doesn't do a lot of work, you know, and she's always cold. So having the AC on at work, she has like a fucking fit. You know, I've explained to her, fucking bring a parka in. I don't give a fuck. But it does get hot in there. Oh, yeah, we're at 67 right now, man. We are at 67 at this precise moment in time. Which I'll take. Hey, fucking asymmatic. What's going on, my friend? Grapefruit bubblegum, Jody smoking. Nice. Yeah, I know. That's why this morning I hate it because I'll start getting a cough with when it's been really hot and then you're going back and forth in and out of AC and I don't know. That will happen with me. And I was concerned this morning that I was not going to be able to smoke that much because I don't want this to turn into a cough fest, but I think we might be safe. We'll see. Oh, Jim's got some do-si-do. I have some Blue Sunset Sherbet I am smoking on. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Mr. Crowley's got some rainbow melon. Nice. Nice indeed. I got to tell you, I will. I promise I will get pictures or a vid up of my plants soon. But I got to tell you that I think it was banana purple punch or something like that I have that I'm growing that's an autoflower. And I stressed that thing out so bad. I really did. It just looks like a stick with a couple of buds on it. But I'm going to let it run. It's outside. It's not hurting anything. It's not costing me anything to deal with it out there right now. It's just funny. Smells really good, though. It's one of the things that I'm not going to say is surprising, but it kind of is, as small as the plants are right now, how loud they are. Yes, yes. Boom, 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 boom. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Yeah, it's interesting. You know, every year they broadcast the fireworks here locally because they do a really freaking nice job. I mean, I can't lie, they do. But I often wonder why they never do the parade. You know, as the community's aging in place, you know, people can't get down to the parade to see it like they used to. They should set up something somewhere with fucking couple of different camera angles and just fucking broadcast it on a local channel. I don't know. That'd be nice if you ask me. Be nice for the people. I don't know if any of you guys still do parades or if your towns or cities or municipalities have them, but growing up, they used to be fantastic. They went right by our house. They would stop at the high school, which was less than 2 blocks from our house, and all of the marching bands would have a big competition that would go on all afternoon long. You get to go down there and watch and everything. It was pretty cool. It's pretty cool indeed. I mean, looking back on it, I say it was pretty cool. We hated parts of it because you go down there and stand in the sun, and my father wouldn't let you get a soda. He'd be like, we have stuff to drink at home. And it's like, yeah, Dad, but we're not at home. Our fucking skin is cracking because it's so fucking hot out here. You'll be fine, he would say. Yeah, the good old days. The good old days. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Nice. Nice, nice. Boo, 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 boo. So what's everybody got going on in the grow right now for whomever's growing? I know Maine doesn't have anything going on. Mr. Crowley, I'm sure you do have some stuff in the grow. Gonna start something soon, Maine? Hey, Gunner Smokes, what is going on, my friend? Cheers, cheers. Cheers, cheers. Oh, Doc's Cut's a few weeks away? Nice. Oh, Third Eye Travel, you just flipped your 5x5? Yo, Third Eye, what do you got? What are you growing right now, if you don't mind me asking? Photos, autos. Curious minds want to know. Nice, Judas. Nice. That is outstanding. Bubba Boardwalk, Cherry Chatel, Moon Age Daydream, and Spanish Moons. Sweet. Marcus, what's going on, my friend? Cody said just rolled. A thumper of some coconut diesel. All right, Third Eye Travels. I just made you a moderator, so I'm going to give my little moderator lecture real quick here if I can. Now that you're a moderator, this is a room for 21 years or older. We are a drama-free channel. Nothing for sale or trade ever. Please don't spam the shit out of the side chat unless you're putting spam from Monty Python or canned spam in the side chat. That is acceptable. Also, don't beg for money. Only Beans gets to beg for money. He's not here right now. Welcome everybody to the room. Make them feel comfortable. Let them know what a great community we are. Sub up to one another. You got a wrench, stop over to their channel, sprinkle some love. They'll probably come back and do the same to you. If we have trolls, we're going to nicely escort them to the door. And please try not to engage. And most of all, if you're in here, let's try and have some fun. All right, I got that out of the way. Nice, nice. Oh, Gunner, you're going to go fishing this morning. Nice. Good for you. Good for you. Nice. You still really hot, Brett? Ty Man said, I have a med bag of Spanish Moon, not as dry as you would think. Who? It's 8:46. 8:46, 5:46. Crumble's eyes are all over the place this morning. Do a little hydration, a little rip. Get off on my little rambly tangents, getting caught up in things. Oh, yeah, North Carolina, indeed. I forgot about that, Brett. Yo, William fucking Bartow's in the house. In the house. I hope you are having an outstanding 4th of July weekend. I really do. I hope you got some rest. I hope you got to do some fun stuff. Indeed. Indeed, indeed. Hope everybody did. You know, this is one of the first years I haven't dicked around with fireworks. You know, I like having fireworks, but I do respect them. Being that I worked in the emergency room in the hospital, I know that people can do some really silly things with fireworks, and they usually pay a price for it with a finger or two. Dang, William. Leaving for Ohio. I have no words for that. I am going to say I appreciate you bringing us along for the ride. It's pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. You know, it's funny. We sit there and we joke and we laugh and we always assume that the grass is greener somewhere else. But I got to tell you, you know, and I've maintained this for a while. Just after going through what I went through to get back into the workforce, and that is to if you have a job, man, make sure you have another one before you hop and skip away from it, and also make sure it's what you want when it comes to really leaving and going to work for someone else, because it may not be what you're thinking about. Yo, Cheddar Bob, good morning, my friend. What is going on? William, you did? Holy shit. William Bartow said, I can't believe I won the Chad Westport Live last night. Holy crap. That is freaking awesome. That is awesome. Wow. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Dogs are hitting the 2-hour point of being up. At least the little one is. So he will be going up probably around 5 to 6, probably the next 5 minutes. Because he'll start messing with the other one. I'll hear him groveling behind me because I'll be poking him to get him to wake up. He figures 2 of them can annoy the shit out of Dad better than just one of them. Oh, that's crazy, William. Crazy. You know, we're doing our fireworks here locally. They're doing them tonight, Cheddar Bob. Yeah, that is true. They did have a lot of good stuff going on last night for the country in general. Yes, indeed. Give me 1 second. Let me let this dog out. Come on. I shouldn't give you anything. Your brother's the one who went out. Your brother goes out and you think you need a treat. How does that make any sense at all? It doesn't. It does not. Scotty, yes indeed. Two things, Scotty, 420, Area 52. That's Scotty's new channel. Make sure you are subbed up in case you are not. Also, Scotty's doing giveaways all week long. Yes, indeed. Dang, Brett. Yes, yes. No, you're not coming up right now. What do you think? You're going to sit up here for what, an hour? And do what? Want treats? Is that what you think you want to do? Why don't you wait a few minutes? I'll call you when I want you to come up. Maybe nobody wants to see Cat Dog this early. Hey, Michael, what's going on, my friend? What is going on? Good morning and cheers. Yes, yes. Let's get this little guy up here. You're going to have to sit down. There's nothing up here for you. Sit. Yo, Ghost Grower, cheers, cheers, and good morning. Thanks for stopping in. They're saying meow, meow, meow at you, Max. They're calling you a cat right now. You are the cat dog. If you're good, I'll give you one. One treat. There you are. That's what you get. Now rest. There's nothing in my hands. Silly dog. Boy, he's very adamant today about getting those. Yo, I won the terrible. Good morning and cheers, my friend. Thanks so much for swinging by. Always good to see you in the morning. Cheddar, you're an ass, man. He would eat the fucking dish. Oh, that's a good question. That is a good question. Getting a little question about Ziggy Smalls. Ziggy had a badass 4th of July. Ziggy said, hey, Crumble, why don't you take those 2 gummies and see what happens? And I got to tell you, I had timed it perfectly. Mrs. Crumble got out at 3. So I was like, if I take these at 1:30, when she gets home, I should be like next level flying. And let me tell you something. I was correct. I was correct indeed. And I think she had a fucking hilarious time too. Because I made sure I had bowls lined up for her when she came home. And yeah, yes, indeed. But Ziggy Smalls is good. Ziggy Smalls is very good. Are you just going to rest your head on the table now? That is cute. Just rest your head. You can rest. Usually you fall asleep there. When Cat Dog appears, we gotta play the Meow Mix song. Is that the meow, 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 meow? Yeah, we can have his little head bounce along the screen. See, if I knew better about doing like screen sharing and throwing that shit in and having it lined up in the background, I would, but I just don't know enough about it. I suppose I could play around and make it happen. That would be funny. Hey, William, thank you for stopping in. Be safe in your travels, please, and at work. And I hope you get to rail off some awesome fucking fireworks tonight, maybe. That'd be pretty sweet. But yes, we will catch up later. Do 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 do. Ba 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 ba. Big shout out to the 22 of us in here right now. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. So, man, you said you got to start a seed soon. What are you going to be planting? What are you going to be rolling out with? Just chilling, everybody. Just chilling. Thinking about how much coughing sucks. No. What, you sleeping now? No, you're not going to go to sleep there. What? You'll get more treats afterwards. You just don't need to eat them all now. That'd be being a pig. Yes, it would. Nice time, man. Nice. Trying to figure out if I should give my cousin the Sawabunga, the Pineapple Piff, the Holy Communion Piff, the PC3, the SSH crossed with RBX, or the Gary Payton crossed with the word decisions. That is indeed. Give him a bit of each. Oh, family reunion. That's nice. That's nice. I was talking about it. You know, we normally have a big family reunion, but this year we are not because my skeptical genealogist's daughter, Crumbleweed niece, who comes in, Space Baby, she is getting married. Well, she already got married, but she's having her big reception in October. And we figured people aren't going to want to come up here twice, you know, once in August, once in October. So, you know, they aren't doing the family reunion this year, which actually isn't too bad because it's getting harder where my father was having the reunion to have it work. So. Oh, Brett, no shit. Oh, it's got a root grappler? That's got to be cool. I've never fucked around with one of those before. That's got to be pretty neat. No, Cheddar Bob. Cheddar Bob said I'm kind of a dick with some laughy smiley faces. Say it ain't so, my friend. Nice, Maine. Nice. Maine said, totally ghosted Regs from Boneyard, Love Whip from Kindway Farms, Zoomberry and Drippin' Ain't from, or Drippin' Ain't Easy from Exotic Genetics, FX3 and Lungbuster from Soulfire, G Breath and Genetics Moon, Velvet Moon from Strain Hunters. All photos. Nice. Nice. Tony Bob's Cheddar. There's a suggestion from Cheddar Bob, Maine to try. Huh. Huh. Interesting. You know, I think it's going to be interesting for Crumbawig to see how this run, how my summer run turns out. As I said, one of the most interesting things is that I'm growing in soil. So that I'm going to need some guidance from, indeed. But I did get everything set in the raised bed, and I have stuff in it. So, yo, Aussie chick! Cheers, cheers, my friend. Thanks for stopping in. And yes, I believe I had a very nice 4th. Didn't really do a lot, you know. The 4th of July has never been a big, thrilling holiday for me. When I was married to the first Mrs. Crumbawig, her family celebrated it hugely. Hugely. That would be cool, Maine. You find a good totally ghosted. Oops. True enough, time, man. Yeah, stores, even here when I came through town yesterday morning, when I got out of work, I couldn't believe how busy a bunch of the stores were, which I thought was pretty cool. And a lot of people buying patriotic stuff, not just there buying all the alcohol and everything, though package stores, I'm sure, were busy as fuck yesterday. Dispos that were open. I know they had big sales at the one here. So Maine's talking about a 2 of each, 4-week veg, then flip them off. Oh. Okay, sit down. Michael said we had a great day in the morning. Went to the Military and Veterans Memorial. Nice. Hamburgers for lunch and baseball game. Fireworks after the game. Nice. Oh, you are going to do the open grow room, Maine. Nice. $52 of Tony's creations. Wow. Nice, though. Nice indeed. What are you doing? You lay so uncomfortably. Look out, buddy. I need my coffee. You stop so I can have my coffee. Gotta change my cups. What are you doing? There, goodness. Bonehead. You're a bonehead. Yes, you are. Bum, 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 bum. Come on, sit down. There you go. You're fine. You just gotta sit. Because you balance yourself precariously on my leg. Oh, no kidding, Cheddar. I'm not familiar with Tony. Just being honest here. I mean, I can nod my head, but... Morning, Dr. T. Good morning, good morning. Bum, 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 bum. Crumbleweed missed the 6 o'clock rip before. Let me swap out my bowl here so I got a nice fresh one. Yes, yes. For the 610 or 710 rips, it will be 710 somewhere. Cheers, cheers, my friends. Let's play nice in here. Six, 10 people. Cheers, cheers. Okay. Bong style lemon cherry punch. Nice. Oh, you getting down? Where are you going? See what brother's doing? He's just itching himself. All right, Cheddar Bob and Dr. T, can both you gentlemen please stop? Thank you. So we can get back to Crumbleweek, not talking about much of anything this morning. Though Crumble does have a little bit of highness going on. I can't dispute the fact of that. This Blue Sunset Sherbet, I gotta say, is a nice strain. Was something somebody gave me a clone of. It was the first time that anybody had just flung a clone at me and said, hey, here you go, like a rooted clone and whatnot. Whereas I will tell you, when I got the cuts that I did from Maine, that was fucking amazing right there. Because I'd never grown from cuts before. And especially not cuts that were that fucking robust. It's pretty nice. Pretty nice indeed. Let me change this. I forget that it does that. Yes, indeed, everybody. Enough with this. Dr. T, come on, and Cheddar Bob, both of you know better. I mean, don't come in here and behave like this. If you don't like each other, then don't talk to each other. But there's no need to come in here and just behave like this, even if you don't like each other. So, Maine, you going back out fishing today? Or do you like going out just first thing in the morning? Is it definitely better to get out then and get out on the water and... Oh, time in, you only got a few buds left? Oh, I forgot about that. I think it was last weekend. Last weekend or this weekend's a free fishing weekend here in New York State, I think it is. I don't remember which. Hopefully tomorrow, nice. Nice. I took a video yesterday. I'll probably try and send to you, Maine. It was of all the plants, so you can laugh hideously at them right now, but I'll send it to you later. Just don't mind all the audio. It was for my son. And I was pretty torn up, too. It's one of those good videos. Yeah. You want to come back up? Come on. You want to come back up? No? Okay. There's one. Crunch, 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 crunch. Oh, yeah, I forgot Wimbledon. Wimbledon and World Cup are both going on. World Cup I remembered because Crumblewigg's father, Crumble Pappy, for someone who hated World Cup before, he is like a World Cup aficionado now. Got all favorite players on teams from all over the whole world, and he just knows everything about it now. It's good because it occupies a big chunk of his time. So that's nice. So I don't have to hear him mope and grope about a million other fucking things that he wants to gripe about. Good morning, Cavs. Cheers, cheers, my friend. Inu, what's going on? King Green, my friend. Cheers, cheers. Cheers, cheers. Bum, 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 bum. 618 coming up on 620, which will be 420 out in Colorado, I believe. That's right. For anybody who does not know, Scotty 420 Area 52 is Scotty's new page. Please make sure you guys are subbed up to him in case you are not. Also, he's doing giveaways all week long on his page. Yes, yes. Yeah, I saw that, Michael. I saw that. I don't understand how I understand the game, but I don't understand how they do their eliminations and all of that. That just blows me away. Like USA had played a game earlier this season that didn't even matter. They're like, doesn't even matter. It's like, how can it not matter? It's a game. Yo, Cavs. Cavs said, just letting everyone know that Mrs. Cavs is getting surgery done, so I'll probably take a few months until we start mailing out anything. Thank you for letting us know, Cavs. And our thoughts and prayers with Mrs. Cavs for the upcoming surgery. Ooh, and who's smoking on some almond milk? Nice. Nice. Yeah, but there was a game before one of those friendlies that did matter. So it's like there was a game that mattered, then a friendly game that didn't, and then game that mattered. It just made me laugh. Oh, women's stuff. Got it, Cavs. You don't need to say any more. Mrs. Crumblewig, believe it or not, had her women's stuff situated. How right at the beginning of when her and I got together and started dating, she had came out positive screening for cervical cancer. So she had a complete hysterectomy. They left her ovaries, but it took everything else. So, yo, Sliminy, what's up, my friend? What is up? Oh, Michael, I'm just talking about in the World Cup. I haven't paid attention to it other than the World Cup. And neither is Crumblewig's Pappy. Crumble Pap. Here I am running my mouth again. Missed 420 rip, but that's okay. We're going to rip it anyway. A little hydration. A little hydration and let's rip. Cheers, cheers. There are 32 of us in here. 31. I see somebody left. That's okay. Cheers, cheers to everybody, though. I hope you're having a good morning. Good morning indeed. Trying to fend off this cough before it comes out and gets the best of me. Dee doo 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 doo. Oh, so they're at knockout. Now they're at knockout rounds. Okay. All right. Because my father couldn't explain it to me, which is fine. He was just like, I don't know why they do it that way, but they do. I'm like, okay, well, that's not really a good answer, but what do you want? What do you want, you little beast? Come on, come up. Come on. Come on. We are rolling up on an hour of being live. Sit down, buddy. Sit. 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 Yeah, I will let him know. I will. Hey, EE, cheers. Cheers and good morning. Thanks for swinging in. Always nice to see you. Come on, buddy. Why don't you sit down? There's nothing on my desk for you. Well, there is a cup of treats, but you don't need those. Whoever gives them the most money wins the World Cup. I watched a comedian once talking about how it's amazing that scores aren't different in some sports. Like you see a game like soccer or football, as they are calling, whatever the case is. And you'd expect the score to be a lot bigger because the net is gigantic. Whereas you would always expect the scores in hockey games to be small because their net is really tiny. But sometimes you see the exact opposite happen. You see a soccer game that's, tons of them that are 0-0, 0-1, 1-0, You'll see hockey games that are 8-6, 8-5, 9-1. Mr. Crowley'd like a super wrench. Nice time, man. Nice. I understand, Mr. Crowley. It's true. And I got to tell you something, which makes it even funnier. I say it makes it funnier, but it doesn't make it funnier, is if I do something, a lot of stuff that I only have to do one time, I dedicate no time, space, or whatever in my brain to it. So I'd have to go through the trouble of looking up all over again how to do that, seeing how, you know what I mean? So that's a pain in my ass. And I do have super wrenches in here. Yeah, the flopping. The flopping. Oh, hey, Brett, do you know what you're going to be picking up? Like, I didn't know if you've already pre-ordered or anything like that, or if you're just going to pick up. Oh, Max, where you going, buddy? Where are you going? I hear you. Yes, I do. I hear you loud and clear. Bum, 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 bum. Mr. Crowley said, Maine, don't be scared. Inu. Welcome back, Cheddar Bob. Oh, white guava. Crumble with white guava. You know what I wish? I wish that there were times, not there were times, we're all entitled to our own opinions and stuff like that. I'm never going to dispute the fact of that. But, you know, we have simple little itty bitty rules into here, and that is no fucking drama. And don't come in here and attack people either. I try and be friends with everybody. Very few people are banned from here. And if they are, it's for a good reason. Yo, Crop, good morning, my friend. Cheers, cheers. Thanks for stopping in. Always nice to see you. Always nice to see you. Smoking on a little blue sunset sherbet. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Indeed. Oh. Got a little message from Crumble Pappy. Let's see what he has to say. Well, thank you, Cheddar, for being so understanding. Yo, Buckeye Treats, good morning, my friend. Good morning. Cheers, cheers. Cheers, cheers. It's a main thing. That is kind of funny. And speaking of funny thing, it is 6:30. Cheers, cheers, everybody. Little hydration. Seems to be the dogs are on every 30-minute having to go out right now because there's one at the door. Well, they're going to have to wait. Cheers, cheers. Cheers, cheers. You gotta go out again. Be right back. Gonna have to all give me a pause for a second. My dog took off his run, so I'll be right back. Come here. Good boy. Hold on. Come here. That was a good boy. Make me run around the house like an idiot. You can't do that, man. No. You're supposed to wait to go on the run. My dogs did okay with the fireworks. There weren't too many of them. Do the dogs have an STD? Yeah, and the dog did. He was like, I'm fucking out of here right now. He just took off like a son of a bitch. So I go around to the other side of the house and he turns around and he had already came in the side door. I left it open because I figured maybe he'd just run right back in. He was just flexing himself a little bit, but that wasn't good, buddy. No, it wasn't. You made me run my fat ass around this morning. That wasn't too nice. Yo, Benny Ben, cheers, cheers, good morning. Yeah, that'll be tonight, Michael. Tonight they'll try and everybody at home will try and hide their fireworks at the same time the big city ones are going off over the lake. They actually shoot them off down near the river. It's a pretty big show. Yeah, there was, Cheddar Bob. A little pinch of panic. Yeah, this is the first time he's ever ran like this, but he's so good about he'll usually run outside, pee, run right back in again if he gets out before you get him on the run. But he'll try and run out if his brother or if my son brings. No, Michael, they didn't do the fireworks last night here locally. They're doing them tonight, just like they're doing their parade today for the 4th of July. It's so fucking ass backwards because they didn't want to shut the city down yesterday so the parade could come through. It's kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. I know, Michael. I know. You know, I was super tired yesterday, and normally I get out of work and I have a whole bunch of things that I do because I don't go to sleep when I get out of work on Saturday mornings. I just stay up all day long and like flop my schedule. So I didn't clean any of my glass yesterday, so I had to do that today. Nice, King. Indeed, Cheddar. 5 months till Christmas. Thank you, Mr. Crowley. Yeah, they got some sort. Part of it is the parade runs down Route 104, which is actually a state highway. And the state's all pissed off that every year they have to shut the highway down so the parade can come through for X amount of time. They get all fucking bent about it. So they want the parade to go through quicker, and quicker. And they generally try and make it so they don't have to set shit up twice. So they'll do the parade and the fireworks on the same night. Don't ask me why. You know, it's funny that Brett said that it's tomorrow, Brett, but thank you. Saying happy birthday, Cheddar. That's funny. That's just funny. But speaking of it, yesterday, being the 4th of July, listen to this lineup. It was Crumblewigg's brother's birthday, Crumblewigg's brother's ex-wife's birthday, Crumblewigg's great-grandmother's birthday, Crumblewigg's daughter's birthday, and the doctor who delivered Crumblewig and Crumblewigg's brother, it was his birthday too. So 5 people that I know all born on that day that are all connected in some way, shape, or form. It's pretty fucking cool. And I can't think of any other birthday that I can say that about from somebody that I know. Oh, that's cool, Cheddar. Monday is Sylvester Stallone's 80th birthday. Holy shit. Old motherfucker. My niece isn't 91, though. Hey, Blazing, what's going on, my friend? What is going on? Cheers, and thanks for stopping in. You know, I was thinking about it the other day. I was talking to a skeptical genealogist, and we were talking about Crumble Pappy, my father, who's 80, he's going to be 85 this year. And he is not your typical 85-year-old. Not because he's super active, but just because of what he looks like. Most people who are 85, they're skinny, they're, you know, I'm not going to say frail, but generally, you know, depending on what their activity level is and whatever. My father isn't. My father is a big guy. I mean, pushing 300 pounds at 85. You know, it's not the healthiest in the world. Oh, Blazing, you're fostering. Nice. Nice indeed. That's cool. I give people credit who can do that, especially with cats, because I'm not a cat lover. That's why I say that. So, but Crumblewig's sister fosters dogs or fostered dogs. I know since she's been in Alabama, she's taken in a few strays and got them relocated back to their families or back to a shelter or something, you know, a no-kill shelter and like that. Big shout out to the 25 of us in here right now. Thank you. A little hydration. Another bottle of water. I foster dogs, I feed them cats. Nice, Brett. The big thing with cats for me is I don't like the litter box thing. I have seen people come in with massive infections from cat bites and massive infections from cat scratches. That terrifies me right there as to how quickly something from a cat can get infected and cause you to potentially lose a fucking limb. Oh yeah, they will fuck dogs up. Next. Oh, you're allergic to cats, Michael? You know, my father always said he was allergic to cats. Come to find out he's not. He just doesn't fucking like them. Oh, that's nice, Blazing. Coming up on 644. Cheers, cheers, everybody. It is coming right up on 645. I have hydrated, and I'm going to get ahead of this one. Let's go. Yo, Gene, good morning, my friend. Good morning, good morning. Cheers, cheers. I hope you, in fact, are greeting us with all of your fingers, with all your digits, and that you've had yourself a fantastic 4th of July weekend so far, and that it's not over. As I mentioned earlier, here in the Crumbleweed world of Oswego, New York, they're doing their parade and fireworks today. Fireworks show's a big one. Big, huge fucking one. Parade, sizable. Starts on the east side and is ending on the west side, going across the 104 bridge. Yeah, it's impressive. It's impressive indeed. Not as big as it used to be, but it's still the same. It's a sizable parade. So, now, will I be going to see that parade today? No, that will not be a thing for the Crumble. It will not. Oh, wow. They still do the fireworks, Blazing? Pinky the cat. Oh, I've seen that before, Cheddar. That cat fucks him up. Yes. Pinky. Pinky shreds this guy. Yeah, this guy's getting so. Oh, yeah. I would have let go of the leash. That would have been the first thing I would have done. Yeah. I would have let go of the leash because I know that's like a fucking, I don't know, something, that spinning thing on the fucking chain from the movie Phantasm. Yeah, I would have yeeted it. It would have been fucking gone. That is funny, though. Funny indeed. Yeah, Blazing, I bet. I bet. Or ripped its head off. Yo, John Boy, what's going on, my friend? What is going on? Yes, indeed, everybody. A little bit of that this morning, a little bit of this. Oh, yeah. Stories, stories, stories. Things we do when we're little. Oh, that's right, Cheddar. I forgot about that. Forgot about that indeed. Yeah, all I know is yesterday it was nice to. Yesterday was the first time that Crumbleweed has ever worked at a job where I got paid holiday pay that I didn't have to put in for. Like that the company actually, I made double time yesterday, double time and a half. So I actually got paid for the holiday and then time and a half for the holiday. So it's pretty fucking nice. Do, 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 do. We are rolling up on 7 o'clock, one of my favorite times of the day. I like that 7 to 8 hour. I always have. It's like not the mad dash run, but there's so much that happens between 7 o'clock and 7:30. So, yo, Doko Grow, what is going on this morning? Cheers, cheers. Cheers, cheers. It's actually a wolf paw, Cheddar Bob. Yeah, it was a cat paw, so I could go rawr. Which is actually fucking funny. You know, John Boy, you must be pretty freaking thrilled with that mimosa flower tea. Because you mentioned that last time I was live that it's helping you so much. Oh, King Green, nice. Nice indeed. Not nice that they got knocked down, but you were able to get them all to stand back up. I know some of what I've got outside right now that hasn't gone into the ground yet, that's still in pots. You can see the wind's already bent the stems like this. You know, they're over with the curve on them. Yeah. Nice, John Boy. Nice. You want a treat? Thank you for coming back. Hey, thank you for coming back. Making me not have to chase you forever. See, you know where you get fed. So that's one good positive thing that you come back. Right? Right. I had, when I was doing home health aid, I had a friend of mine who I was taking care of she had a massive TBI. Had to actually have like a hemicraniotomy, so she was missing like half of her brain. And yeah, she was addicted to Xanax on top of that. She'd sit there and eat a whole fucking bar at a time, carry on a conversation with you. And then she'd start fucking nodding off. Holy shit. And yeah, she'd drink on top of that too. That ended up being the straw that broke the old camel's back when I stopped working for her, because I said, you can't do this anymore. I cannot take care of you while you're like this. But yeah. Yep. Yeah, it's some bad shit. Which, I mean, I gotta tell you, if I have Xanax I have this like, oh shit bag, which is like, oh shit, I did too much of something. What the fuck can I do to get myself out of this fucking bind that I've got like Xanax in and shit like that to calm me down if I'm freaking out that bad, and other benzos and whatever. But still the same, you know. I've got to be pretty far out there on an anxiety level to take a Xanax, because it does fucking knock me down a few pegs. Yeah, true enough, Michael. I know, isn't it crazy, Brett? It's crazy. Yep. Yeah, it's a lot. I just don't know. And, you know, depending on the bars, obviously, you know, you're talking solid milligrams. When you're generally getting a prescription from a doctor for it, you know, a normal person's getting, you know, 0.5, maybe 1. And I know, granted, they're giving it to them as a PRN, but still the same. And then other people eating 3-4 bars. Yeah. Max, you're going to fall on the floor, and I'm going to laugh. If you start knocking shit down, I'm going to knock you down. What time is it? 6:55? Come in. Jesus, Brett. 160 milligrams of Xanax. It's enough to put a horse down. It's amazing what the human body can go through and actually live. And that your mind doesn't come out fully torn up, twisted, you know, and that you're not a permanent mushwad. You know, Cheddar Bob, you're right. He is pretty good about when he falls. I know, you are right, Buckeye. Yes. Because this morning, well, it's only 66 here right now, which is a far cry from I got out of work the other morning. It was fucking 81 at 8 o'clock. I was like, why is this fucking shit like this? Nice, sunshine. Good morning, and how are you? Glad that you've got all your body parts. Come on, Max, sit down, buddy. Sit down. Sit down. There you are. Now you can rest. Yes, you can rest. Yes, you can rest. Yes. But you got to let me get at stuff so I can smoke. Right. Little of that. Little coffee. Hmm. You know, Cheddar, I do like the Maine Coon, the Maine Coon cats. I do. I do indeed. I can't deny that. I like the way they look. I think they're badass. I know it's crazy, John Boy, how some people can. Literally fresh out of bed. Thanks for stopping in. Yeah, I like them, Cheddar. There's just something about them. But you know what I like also? I'm going to say this. And when I say it, Cheddar Bob, you're going to fucking laugh at me. But I think the hairless cats, like not the little skinny, scrawny ones, but some of the hairless cats are fucking bizarre looking. They are bizarre as shit. But yeah, the coon cats, yeah. Yeah, they are the Sphinx cats. Yes, Sunshine. BB Crosswood Morosa, Ozzy Kush is a label shaving maker. Hey, it is 7 o'clock, everybody. Cheers, cheers. Max, you gotta move your head so I can take a rip here. Little hydration. Cheers, cheers. Yes, yes, coffee can help. That it can. Do a little housekeeping here. Clean out this bowl. Make room for the next one. Drop that right in place. Hey, I hear Mrs. Crumblewick. Must be 7 o'clock. Yes, it is. She has work at 9 this morning, so she'll be leaving at 8. But indeed, indeed, good morning, Mrs. Crumblewick.
Good morning.
Well, bless you. I hear you sneezing over there. Well, but you know, I'll tell you something. Yeah, I haven't seen, you have a Norwegian forest cat? Yeah, I'm going to have to look that up. I've never heard of them before. Sunshine said, good morning, Mrs. Wig.
Good morning.
Hey, Robert's Place. What is up? Thanks so much for popping in. Yeah, regardless of the reasoning for me not having any hair, at least the 99% of this part of my head that doesn't have it is I started shaving my head. I was married to the second Mrs. Crumblewick, and it was when I realized I ruined like a whole year's worth of Christmas pictures because of my bald fucking head, and nobody ever said a word to me. So after that, I started shaving my head, and I was like, fuck everyone. I'll ruin every picture now. Let me write that down because I do want to see that Norwegian forest cat. What do you got? The hiccups, Max? Norwegian forest cat. There, got it. I wanted to write it down and make sure that I can look it up afterwards. Spiteful badger. You know, Max, you're sitting on my lap, making it very difficult for me to do much of anything here. Why don't you tell Mommy what you did this morning?
What do you do?
Max took off this morning. I had to leave my live and go outside. All the way around to the other side of the house.
Nice.
I went out the door. And then guess who comes running back through the house to come see me? Max. I left this door open here. So, sit down, Max. Hey, sunshine. What's going on?
This is my duck butt.
Oh, nice. Let me make you full screen. Oh, she's looking good.
Okay, you ready?
Yep.
Actually, a big bitch.
Nice.
This here duck butt.
Cool.
I just wanted to say good morning.
Hey, good morning, good morning.
Happy day after the 4th.
Yes, yes, indeed. And as I said, let's all be grateful that we have all our body parts this morning.
I'm whole. After playing with dynamite, I'm whole.
There you go. Nice.
All right, I'm jumping down. I just wanted to share.
All righty. Thanks, Sunshine. You have a super day.
Thank you for having me, Wig.
No problem. Peace. Hey, Wayne. Cheers, cheers, my friend. What's up? Marijuana and hair growth effects. Really? Yeah. Okay, Ty, man. You kind of almost had me there for a minute. I was like, really? Didn't really know that. If that was the case, then Crumbleweek should have fucking hair growing off from fucking a lot of places if it was connected to hair growth. I think a lot of people would. Hey, Sunshine, I appreciate you guys, everybody stopping up when they do. You know, it's nice to see what people have going on in their grow. You know, as I said, I've really been a slacker about dropping anything video-wise lately. I don't have a good reason why other than the fact that, as I said, I know that I really beat the shit out of my plants coming out of the gate. I think they're going to do fine outside. They don't have much of a choice. You know, I'm not going to be pulling any big freaking 5-pound harvest this year like I did last year, but I don't need to. That's the other side of things. I don't need to harvest that much. Bum, 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 bum. You resting your head, buddy? nice indeed. Yeah, as I said, I've got two of Frank's planted right now. And one of them looks exactly like the duck foot. The other one has a lot more expressions of the freak show. But they're pretty cool. And I've actually got them right here. Yep, the ducks. Cheddar Bob, I don't doubt that, but I wanted to grow them. It's our freedom to grow hair. Yes. It's one of my constitutional rights is to grow my hair. So this is what I'm looking at with these seeds, Cheddar. I'm looking at the fact that Frank Seeds lives about 2.5, 3.5 hours away from me in New York State. Climate similar, if not a little harsher than what I have. So I'm curious as to if those seeds will stand up better for me growing them outdoors than something else that I'm bringing in that might be a seed that was better suited for Cali or something like that. If that makes any sense, Cheddar, that's where my brain's going with this. That is where Crumble's brain is. Yes. I do like that analogy. It's like buying a knife at a fair. It's still a knife, but Royal Kush. Huh. Holy shit, would that be fucking scary? Thank you, though, Ty. I appreciate that, but that would be some scary shit right there. Because you know what my solution to a lot of the problems is going to be? It's going to be cannabis in all forms. It's going to be psilocybin. Mushrooms just in general, psychedelic or not, should have their own category of just being allowed. And Lucy, I think that's an important factor too. I think hallucinogenics really have a big part in our lives. That would be a good platform to be on. Really, Cheddar? Hold on a second. Royal Kush. Let me write it down. You know, I don't have the answer to that, Buckeye, but Sunshine might remember. Yeah, I do remember that there are a lot of crosses in it. That's what I was going to ask you. That Royal Kush, that's an auto, right, Cheddar? Yo, Fat Buds, what is up, my friend? Cheers, cheers. A Russian auto. Nice. A Russian auto. That's funny. Nice, Brett. Nice. Good for you. Yeah, Crumblewick has no shrooms right now. I am on the I am waiting until what I have gets to harvestability, but I've got a while still, so I'm a couple of months away from that. So we'll see. We'll just chill along. How much longer is that, Cheddar? I remembered you mentioning that before, that you weren't going to trip until the kids are out of the house. Got another video pulled? Ooh, Buckeye Treats got some jealousy and skunk one beans to buy it today. Nice. And that does suck, Fat Buds. That does suck. Oh, well, yeah, there's that. I forget about that, Cheddar, that it's just a different, yeah, never mind. I did forget about that. Because my daughter who moved out this year, I mean, technically she was 26, 25, some shit like that. Thank you, Ty. But one of those kids sent me, one of my kids sent me this thing overnight. And it was some movie that Jeff Daniels was in. And the question was asked, he was some sort of politician. And they asked him a question about something about making America great. Or why America is the greatest whatever in the world. And he was basically like, it's not. And it's just interesting. He gives this whole scenario as to why some of those things are that way. That is true, Cheddar. If the kiddo like living with you, then you've done a pretty good job, yeah. Nice. For those of you wondering, that's the dog snoring next to me. I'm guessing he's super comfortable. He has his head on the desk, and he's laying on my hip. Comfy, comfy for him. Oh, it's not too bad, Michael, and I get it. I don't see when Crumblewick got divorced from the second Mrs. Crumblewick, we did joint custody, but the children all stayed with her. So, which blah, 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 whatever, that was fine. But so I didn't have that empty nest thing. It wasn't until, I don't know, 5-6 years ago that Crumble daughter moved in. Coming up on 7/20, which is going to be 4/20 out on the West Coast. Indeed, indeed. Oh, it's smoky everywhere, Inu? Wow. Yes, yes, Time Man. Yes, yes. Synchronized 2/20. Make sure I got a little hydration on board. Cheers, cheers. Ba-da-bum-bum-bum-bum-ba-da-ba-bum, do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do. It is 7/20. Making it 4/20 out on the West Coast, everybody. Cheers, cheers to the 29 of us in here. Hey, Main Frontier, what's going on? Cheers, my friend. What do we got going on here? Just got the last cord of wood delivered. Nice. Nice. Good for you. Better pause on that for a second or I'm going to regret it. Trust me. And then we'll be having the Cough Cam 2026, the post 4th of July edition. And we don't need that. No, it was number 4. Dang. You all right, buddy? You can get down. You don't have to stay there. You decide what you want to do. What, you want to get down? Huh? Come here. Try to get down. There you go. You can have one more treat. There you are. Okay. All right. All gone. Oh, you're going to be stacking today. I was going to ask you if you already had it up or if they just dumped it. Yeah, I could notice yesterday the loudness of the plants out there. I consider them to be loud when I can smell them. You know, considering that they're not that tall, you know, I don't know. It's just caught me a little bit off guard, but then they were transpiring so much with this heat. Of course you're going to smell. No, you're right, Inu. It's not. King green, do 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 do. Pum 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 pum, pum 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 pum. What's the matter? Do you need to go out? We can go out, but you're gonna go out on the leash. Yo, Big Terp, what's up, my friend? What is up? me 1 second here. Dog's going up and on his leash. Come here, scrubby head. Come here. Come here. Go on. Go on. Much better, buddy. Much better. I didn't have to. They're making fun of me. They said there was panic in my eye when I told them I had to go run after his little ass. There was a little bit. That there was. William, you get the truck loaded up? On the road. Yes, yes. Be safe out there. There's a lot of douche faces on the fucking, on the highway. Oh, too damn hot for the tents, Big? See, that's why with everything outside, but, you know, you got to remember. So when Crumblewick moved his shit outside, Crumblewick started everything in Cocoa. So for me putting stuff outside, you got to remember, I got to water every fucking day. And every time that I'm watering, I'm feeding. So that's why I want to get these things moved over into the soil. That's why I started doing that yesterday. Because there's no way I'm going to keep up the other way. It's not going to happen. It gets hot out. They transpire so much. They're fucking dry within X number of hours. Ba-da-ba-bum-bum-bum. Ba, 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 ba. Yeah, I mean, I can tell you that the room where I have my tent right now, my one that I had online, it sits in the front corner of the house, and I know that if I had it on right now, it would be very hard to maintain the temperature in that room. Hey, Mr. Bibbs, what's going on? Yes, yes, Detroit is in the house. Good morning, and thanks for stopping in and saying hey. You know the drill, we're just chilling, smoking, chatting. Good stuff like that. Oh, and it'd be natty also. Nice, Big. Nice. 3 days off's like a staycation to me. Back at work, baby. Yes, Inu. Yes. Oh, really, Mr. Bibbs? That's cool. That's cool indeed, doing the urban garden. Nice. Or urban farm. Nice. Oh, you're indoor in flower, Big. Nice. That's nice. Hey, Michael, you have a great day. We will catch up with you later. Thanks for coming in and hanging out with us. Yes, yes. Oh, that's right. King Green's here. Detroit has been in the house all morning. I forgot about that. It's hard for me to keep in my brain where a lot of people are from because not everybody talks about it all the time. You know, I know there's a whole crew in here from Maine, you know, that have congregated here. There's a number of us from New York, you know, and I think some of it's geographical. You know, we get some people from Cali and like that, but we get them very seldom, more so towards the beginning of the live. Yep. They're usually crashing out by then. Could be. For some reason, I remembered that, Buckeye, that you're in Youngstown, Ohio. John Boy said one hillbilly from Tennessee. That alarm is our 7:30 alarm. For those of you wishing to rip, think we're good for that. Little hydration. Oh, absolutely, Sunshine. You too. Yes, Sunshine said, have a great day of relaxing, everyone. Yes, yes. And keep rocking those plants, Sunshine. Oh, Fat Bud said, can't forget the Virginia redneck. We got some hillbilly. Got a hillbilly from North Carolina. One from Tennessee. Yes, yes. I don't know what I would be considered as something from Oswego. I don't know what Oswego is, what you'd want to call it. City, town. There's some slogan it has, like where the sunset never ends or something like that. Yeah, that is true, Buckeye. We're all from different areas with a plant that brings us together. Yup. Yes, yes. You love growing that Be Natty, though, don't you, Big? I know you've been growing that pretty much the whole time that I've known you. And, yeah. I'm not familiar with it. I'm just not. All your plants are young. You know, I'm an awful one when it comes to paying attention to how old my plants are. And especially when it comes to outdoors, because the fuck? I mean, they're going to flip when they're going to flip. That has nothing to do with me. It's just going to be when it is. Such cute little babies you have, William. They look great, though. They look great, and yeah, I am lucky that I can put stuff out in my yard, and And because I have so many birds out there, I don't have anything to worry about pest-wise. Squirrels have left my plants alone. I mean, they were big enough that I don't think I had to worry about anything with that, but... Yo, Gyro, what's going on, my friend? Really big. Nice. Nice. Gyro, what is going on, my friend, and how has your 4th of July weekend been? Hopefully well. Hopefully the world of mycology is treating you well. As I said, crumble is non-mushroomable until what I have comes to fruition, which is okay. Taking a break, call it that, from the that component of things. Really nice. Inoculating a 5-pound bag with some pan cyans. Nice. Got like a forest fire going over here in my ashtray. Hey, Lori! What is up? What is up? I'm busy trying to put out this gigantic burning ashtray that I have full of. I don't know why it suddenly is on fire, but it is. So Big said, I can't remember his name. I have not smoked his strain. I think his name is DJ. Short, he has his own sour blueberry. You can correct me if I'm wrong. Huh. Yeah, what's going on, Lori? Haven't seen you in a bit, but then I haven't been on in a bit. I only got into a few lives yesterday. Very few. I can't even remember whose I was on. I think I'm going to flip this out of here. Swordness plant is a beast. I haven't seen... Oh, you're having your hip surgery soon. Nice. You must be pretty stoked. Pretty stoked indeed. I'm telling you, it's going to be a game changer. It's going to be a game changer because you are going to have no fucking pain immediately. From whatever pain you had, you are going to have no pain. You may still have some pain, but it's not going to be where the pain was from your hip. It could be from, I don't fucking know what. I can't remember, something that hurt on me afterwards from my hip. The angles, like maybe to turn a certain angle would hurt. But that was just because of the fact that they take your whole fucking hip out, saw the end off it, hammer some shit into it, and then pound crap back around, and then they shove it back in and pop it into place. Could be because of that. Oh, nice. Nice. Yeah, I'm trying to decide if I want to have anything going in a tent in here, maybe in a 2x2. Because I think I need a 2x2 or something up. I need to get the temperature up for my mushroom bags, my all-in-ones. I don't think they're warm enough. I really don't. I think I need to get the temperature up between like 73 and 75 or somewhere into there. 70, consistent. Because I've got them in the house and we keep our house around 70 degrees for just, with the AC on. So I don't know. I'm just speculating that it's not as just not as warm as it should be. You're milking it on the almond milk. Nice, Inu. Nice. Yeah, that is a good question, Buckeye. Asking Big Terp who's the breeder for the Bee Natty. Bee Natty. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Bee Natty. Do-do-do-do-do. Bee Natty. Hey, Mrs. Crumblewick.
Yeah.
What time you working till today? 5?
Yeah.
Ooh, boo hiss. You'll miss the parade at least. Yes?
Oh.
You should. You'll miss the block party because it's on the other part of town. And Utica Street Bridge, they're not closing off till when? 7?
I don't know.
I think they shut down the bridges, both of them at 7 o'clock, I think it is. Or something like that. It might be later. Huh. Hey, Fat Bud, you have a good day too. Get out there and enjoy before it gets too fucking hot. I know I want to get out there and take a look and see, especially how the raised bed's looking. Again, my first time ever in soil, so keep my fingers crossed I don't fucking destroy it. Oh, nice, Gyro. You got some feminized cherry pie OG seeds coming from Atlas. That's cool. Could you imagine that? I would have fucking called them nut juice, though. You're right, William. William said, Inu, they call it almond milk because nobody can say nut juice with a straight face. True enough. Exotic genetics, said Big Terp, for the Bee Natty. Nice. Oh, you're going to start cutting the backyard today? You got a big backyard, Brett? Oh, King Green, that's awesome. That is awesome. Oh, you got one of the Yogo tubs, Lori? That's cool. That is cool indeed. Oh, veggies. Nice. Nice. See, I thought of that also. I thought of doing veggies in a tent. Like if I was going to put a tent online, growing a variety of stuff in it. Having a spot in there for mushrooms, having a spot in there for a plant or two, a cannabis plant or two, and having a spot in there for veggies of some sort. What the fuck's it going to hurt? It's my tent. I can put whatever the fuck I want in it. But then I could look at keeping a mother if I wanted, and I could look at bouncing auto into there if I want. It would also stay consistent. My bill would stay consistent. I saw that, William. I thought that was brilliant. Putting your plants in a huge dog crate. I thought at first it was one of those big wire cages that you see those big water tanks in. That's what I thought you had at first. Oh, no kidding, Big Terp. Big Terp said the Bee Natty is a tester you can only get in a special order. The one that I'm growing was a gift. Oh, man. Ooh, no shit, Brett. You got big fucking arms and big boss legs pushing that shit around. Good for you, though. Good for you keeping up on that. Getting your exercise in, getting your energy in, your fucking cardio. Nope, my lazy ass has a John Deere tractor Mrs. Trumbleweed bought for me when we bought the house. Yep. It's my little vroom vroom tractor. Yeah, sit down, buddy. You can't stand up there because I don't like it. I'm going to sneeze on you. Excuse me. Excuse me again. Max, I must be allergic to you because I'm sneezing. Aw, nice, King. First zucchini? Sweet. That's cool. I can't believe how quickly you fall asleep, Max. Oh, nice, Big. Got a box set of genetics for $400. Got 3 more seeds of it. Nice. That's, hey. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Awesome, King. Obviously something that you really, really like there, Big. That's kind of cool, though, that it's a tester. What are you doing, Maxie? You're just laying your dumb head there. Oops. Humblewig never bothered to put a new bowl in. I just had an empty bowl sitting in there. Not too brilliant. I've either grown something from exotic or I have something growing from exotic. I don't remember which. No, it's not. No. Not right now, I don't. But I think I did. Nice. Nice. So what's everybody got planned for the rest of their day right now? Jimmy John, what's going on? I'm glad you got your titty still, Jimmy. Jimmy, you still got your titty? We wanted to know that earlier. Somebody wrote it in the chat way back in the beginning. Oh, big firework mess from last night. Yeah. I always forget about that until the sun comes up the next day and you go out there, it's like, fuck. Fucking A. Yes. Oh, you can't get it to Herm? Get it to Herm, you can do a seed increase of some sort. that's a good idea, Brett. Oh, Main Frontier stacking wood and fishing. Nice. Nice indeed. Do, 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 do. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing yet today. Some of it depends on the weather. I might mow, though I did mow earlier this week. It doesn't seem like it grew that much yet. That could just be me, my fucking imagination. My high ass. Ba-da-ba-ba. Ba-da-ba-ba. Very nice. As I said, I'm still smoking on this Blue Sunset sherbet. My friend Justin gave me the plant. Something that he was growing and ripped some clones from, or a friend of his gave him a shit ton of clones. Well, see, that's why Main Frontier said we need more 3-day weekends. It was relaxing. That's why when I took my job, when I decided, when I went back to work, I had the option of this job that happened to be 3 overnights a week. So I get all of my hours in 3 days. And yeah. So I technically have 4 days off a week. One of them is my catch-up day. That's yesterday. Even though it was a day off, it's, I'm usually, when I go to bed, I've been up for 34 or 35 hours. Hey, Ogo Jax, what is going on, my friend? We are doing fantastic. That we are. Thanks for stopping in and saying hey. It was nice swinging over and seeing you yesterday. Crumbleweed does not get around a lot, though I try. It's not so much that I don't get around. It's that I don't see people when they're live, and it pisses me off. And it doesn't matter how I have some of their settings. Oh, nice, Big. Big Turp said I do have 2 more clones of the B Natty I'm going to breed with the platinum assets from Bingus. That its name will be Natty Asset. Oh, no problem, Jax. No problem. Yeah, I called Andrew yesterday, but I can't remember what time it was. Well, thank you, Jax. I appreciate it. Yeah, it was funny when I stopped by yesterday. Andrew was talking about being alcohol free since X and all of that, and I was like, that's so cool because that was around the time that I met Andrew. So it was just cool. It's a cool thing. It is 7:53, everybody. Yo, Braxton, what is going on? How the hell are you? And what exactly have you been up to this 4th of July weekend? Do 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 do. Hey, Mrs. Wig.
Yeah.
It is 66 degrees outside, just so you know. So that's not too bad.
Okay.
There's some precipitous, or there was. So the tall grass is going to be wet if you walk through any tall grass. There, put your head down. Much better, Max. Much better. You leaving, Mrs. Wig? Okay. I thought you had left without saying goodbye. I was going to be sad. That would have been pretty rotten. Mrs. Wig was just like, fuck off, and left.
Why would I say that to you?
I don't know. It was just funny. Because I'm really high.
All right.
All right, Mrs. Wig, I love you.
All right. I love you too.
Bye.
Bye.
I see you. Oh, nice, Braxton. Nice. Bye, Mrs. Wig. She must have forgot something. I've watched her walk in and out of the room twice. Hey, Green Oracle. No shit. How are you, my friend? Yeah, Brett. Hey, that's no problem, Green Man. You know, life comes up and we have to take care of things in our lives, and people have to understand when we're not there, it's nothing personal. Absolutely, Jax. Go right ahead. Drop the link in there. That's fine. Nice. One more quarter. Cheers, cheers, my friend. Cheers, cheers. Do 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 bum 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 bum. What the hell am I doing with a non-lit joint in my hand? Make sure I've got that subscribed to. Okay. I can let that sit there. Play. Perfect. Do 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 do. Bum 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 bum. Yeah, we're kind of winding things down here. It's been a good live. Had a little bit of excitement at the beginning, a little excitement in the middle when Max decided to take off. Which, if you weren't here for that, I had a little bit of panic in my eye there for a minute. It was he took off and went running around the fucking house 100 miles an hour. Then I turned around and leave the door open, and what does he do? He comes back in the fucking house through the other door, making me feel like a dumbass on the other side of the house where he comes and greets me, but comes through the fucking house. So grab some clones, John boy. That'll be cool. Nice, big, nice. Yo, Marshons, cheers, cheers, my friend. Yes. Have a good week, too. You as well. Cheers, cheers. Cheers, cheers. What am I having for breakfast this morning? I'll tell you what I've been having is those banquet pot pies. They have one now that is sausage biscuits and gravy. So you've got the flaky pie crust, but then the sausage gravy is what's the filling inside of it. It's really good. And they didn't fill there's some of the breakfast bowls that they've got like 10 tons of potatoes in with the fucking sausage gravy. No, this is just fucking sausage gravy. That's it. And then you have the crust, the pie crust all around. It's really fucking good. Yep. Well, 7:59. Can't believe it. We made it this far, everybody. All righty. As we wrap this thing up, let me just say, get out there today, people. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy your time with your family and friends. If you're not doing that, enjoy your time with yourself. If you're working, be safe. Make sure your boss is not taking advantage of you. And spread the love. Make sure people know you care about them and that you're out there. Have yourselves a fantastic day. And keep all those digits intact. As I said, here in my locale, they're doing the parade and the fireworks tonight. So I suspect there's going to be a lot of rivers out there tonight. So yes. But all right, everybody, you have a fantastic one. I will catch y'all tomorrow. Peace.